It's time now for Spears on Sports with John Spears, presented by M&M Carnage. And now, here's Johnny.
And Tony.
And Scooter. I hope you had a great weekend. I know I did. Welcome in, Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Carnage. John, Tony, Scooter.
Man.
What?
No sports tonight.
Nothing.
Scooter, how you doing over there? How's
We're struggling.
how's the blood pressure?
We are. Blood pressure for now is good, although ask me again in about 9.5 hours.
You want to wear my watch here that gives you blood pressure reading during the game?
Better not.
He might
Better not.
He might call EMS if he has that watch on. It is Monday, January 19th. Happy MLK Day. Martin Luther King holiday for if you're a federal worker or a banker.
School?
Schools are out today.
No traffic out there, John.
So enjoy it as you get ready for tonight's national championship game in Hard Rock Stadium. Indiana, 15-0, number one. They can polish off one of the greatest seasons in college football history. And that sounds like hyperbole, but it's not. I don't think anybody's ever won 16 games.
Never.
And especially undefeated and won 16 games. Indiana's an 8.5-point favorite. I just got it at 8 actually over at the parlor.
Not enough.
Can they finish the job? Because here's who doesn't want them to finish the job. Every mid-level coach in college football. Because now, guess what? Hey, Indiana did it. What's wrong here, Kansas? What's wrong here, Vanderbilt? What's wrong here? Figure out any Power 5 school that's a middle-of-the-pack school, right? What's going on, Virginia Tech? How come Kurt Signetti can do it? But they have an opportunity here that 9 months ago we laughed about this. We laughed about it. Indiana, man, they're going to be good. Yeah, they're going to be pretty good. Well, they still got to go to Penn State. They still got,
Oregon.
Got to go to Oregon. He did a great job last year, but that quarterback's gone. Remember all this stuff we talked about? Forget it. Fernando, as Scooter would say. This could be, dare I say it, the best season ever for a team in college football.
I don't disagree with you. The finish line's right in front of them, but you got to get to it, though.
I mean, Ohio State was Archie Griffin. The Miami team that Howard Schnellenberger, well, actually Jimmy Johnson's Miami team with the playmaker and all those guys. This team will go into the conversation of best team ever if they can win tonight. And if they do what they did in the first 2 playoff games, it'll be, hard to argue against them. Let's say they go out and win by 4 touchdowns tonight, Tony.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to say they're not the best team that's ever played college football.
With the playoffs, it even makes it even better because the other teams only played 1 game, and to win the national championship.
Yeah,
and that was by polls. And now you're doing it on the field. And if they go 3-0 and undefeated and through the playoffs, man, how can you?
Y'all want to hear a crazy stat?
No.
Yeah.
Now, anyway, Tony. Sure, Scooter, go ahead. I'm messing with you. I'm going to mess with you all day.
You know how many bowls Indiana has won in their school's
history? This is a great question.
I told you when they won their last one, it was the Copper Bowl.
I'm going to say 4.
3.
Wow, I took a shot.
Meaning, they can, if they win tonight, they will have won as many bowls this season as they have in the school's history.
Wow. What year did
That's a great call.
It was 1990-something that Indiana won the Copper Bowl.
I think it was 94, 92,
something
somewhere
like
in there.
that. And they haven't won a bowl game since that, and they're playing for the national championship.
M&M Cards Hotline's open, 384-1450. If you dare try to interrupt us today, 384-1450. The Game Day Men's Health text line open. That's a great way to get a hold of us, 414-1450. Game Day Men's Health, redefining men's wellness. No shortcuts, just results. Testosterone, peptides, weight loss, sexual performance therapy. Visit GameDayMen'sHealth.com. Defining a new era in men's health. And hit me up on the text line, 414-1450. And don't be mean to Scooter. Just tell him good luck. Hey, hope you win. Or if you don't hope he wins, you don't say anything. Just say, hey, Scoots, good luck.
It doesn't matter to me if you want to be mean. There's nothing dragging me down.
Hello, those of you watching on the YouTube. Are we on YouTube today?
We're on YouTube.
Matt's not here, so I figure you couldn't figure it out.
I got it.
Hello on YouTube. Hello if you're listening on podcast or live. The key tonight, if you're Miami, I would say these rushers have to make Fernando Mendoza's life difficult.
Agree 100%.
If he's allowed to sit back there, pick his receivers, if the run game is solid, then this is a no-brainer. But these guys are studs.
Both
And
defensive ends are really
they didn't
good.
get to the Louisville quarterback this year, but ever since then they've gotten to the quarterback. And if they can somehow rattle Mendoza and make him get him off time, then they have a chance to make some things happen. The problem Miami will have, again, I think, is Indiana's defense is better than people still give them credit for. And I don't know if Carson Beck is ready to have a good game against this Indiana defense.
It's his last chance.
It is his last chance.
He's due a stinker.
He's due a stinker. You know who's due a stinker?
Yeah.
Fernando.
No, he don't have stinkers.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I mean, Tom Brady had stinkers. Peyton Manning had stinkers, but maybe Fernando will never have a stinker.
But you know what? It's coach.
Wait till the Titans hire him. He'll bring him in. He'll have some stinkers.
It's coach talk, but turnovers and penalties are huge in one game. I mean, it doesn't matter how good you are, how bad you are. It just comes down to you can't make mistakes because mistakes cost you games.
Miami is 13-2. The two losses are head scratchers, including the Louisville loss. But their defense held Texas A&M to 3 points, so they are capable. That was a playoff game, by the way.
Tell him,
Playoff
Scooter,
game.
that wasn't Indiana.
Wasn't Indiana.
Wasn't Indiana. All right. By the way, SEC and Big Ten are fighting here.
Yeah.
They're fighting about the playoff.
Why is the Big Ten worried about?
I don't know.
making it?
I don't understand why the Big Ten wants 24 teams.
It's too many.
Because, agreed, that will give us some bad playoff games.
Yeah, you don't need.
There's going to be, if there's 24 teams, there ain't 24 really good teams.
No.
SEC wants 16, so no buys. You win 4 and you win it all.
Isn't that the way most people want it?
24, you would have 16 teams have to play first-round games. 8 would get a bye, and then you would get where the SEC wants it to start at, 16 teams.
Yeah, and we were just talking about earlier about buys like Indiana not getting a home game and doing that, not getting to play a game.
Yeah.
And you're right. It's 16, 12 to 16 is not going to be that good. And you're going to add to 24, and you're going to have blowouts, John, just like you were saying.
Here's the thing that could make that awesome, though. If you move to 16, wouldn't you have the first 2 rounds at home sites? That would be sweet.
Yeah, I guess you would have that.
One of the bowl games would get left out.
Yeah, that's what would happen. And
That's
that's
why
not,
they
and
won't
that's
do it.
not going to happen.
Yeah, they're not going to do that.
If you have 24 and then you drop it to 16, they might incorporate even some of the smaller bowls, and you wouldn't have home games for those teams.
Or they might just make the last 3 games championship games and have the bowl games for the 4 before that.
But in any event, look, I'm happy there's a playoff. Playoffs have been great.
They have.
They've been great. And never do I want to go back to polls deciding who's in the national championship game or even a 4-team playoff. Those were terrible. Yeah. This is great, right? I think 12's great.
A perfect example.
I'm fine with 12 because, as Scooter points out, you get some home games involved here. Those first-round home games were fantastic for the home teams and for the fans.
Well, and I just lost my train of thought.
Of course you did. It's been a long weekend because St. X won the LIT for the 3rd year in a
I
row.
almost forgot.
I got to call 2 of the 3 games. Tony got to do the championship game.
Why didn't you call me, Tony?
Well, 'cause they already had planned who was doing it. I don't have control, Scoot. I'm pretty important over there, but I'm not that important in the athletic office.
Scooter, how did the game go at the middle school gym the other night?
Oh, it was
yeah.
awesome. It actually turned out
Really?
to be.
Because you were worried about it.
I was worried about it, but they had us set up in a sweet spot, and the gym was just so old. It felt like I was in the 80s. It was awesome.
Well, John and I did that game last year. That St. X did that in their old gym,
but
and it was
gym.
cool, wasn't it?
It was cool.
We'd done a bunch of games.
We could have got killed where they put us.
Yeah, right in the end zone.
Right in the end zone, in the corner. Somebody goes for a loose ball, I'm dead. No two ways about it.
You're against the wall.
Yeah.
You can't move.
There was no way to get out of it.
So where'd they have you, Scoot?
So we were up in the bleachers. They had these like alcoves in the corner of the bleachers, and they put us somewhere. They had a table up there for us. It was great.
Cool.
So we
separated from everybody.
St. X beats J-Town, a little modicum of revenge. But J-Town knocked them out of the state tournament last year. They win by 16, I think.
Yeah,
and
72-56.
Collect their third straight LIT championship. Nobody's ever done that in the 79-year history of the tournament. Jeremiah Jackson was the MVP for the second straight season in that. And they look good. I mean, look, they beat Ballard by 2, had to come from behind. Beat Mayo by 9, but it was a lot closer than that. So there were some challenges along the way here, but big win in the championship game.
They had about as tough a road as you could take coming through that tournament.
And if you saw the video on Twitter, the altercation after the Mayo game, when Mayo coach Tim Hayworth sort of snapped a little bit, it looked like.
Even if he was right or wrong, he
right or wrong, he just man, his head. I thought his head was going to explode.
I thought it was.
It was
too.
so
it was
red.
Yeah.
How did it not just burst into flames? I don't know.
And guess what Friday night is, Scooter?
St. X at Mayo rematch.
At Mayo.
Ooh.
Third time they'll play. It's 1-1 so far. Mayo won the championship in the King of the Bluegrass. St. X won the semifinal in the LIT against Mayo. So this will be the third of a potential 5 meetings between these two teams this year. And I think they're the best 2 teams I've seen.
Oh, I think they definitely. We saw Madison Central. We've seen Warren Central.
Yep.
Really good teams. But these
Dominican
two
Catholic's good.
And if you want to go Friday night to Mayo, I don't know how they're doing tickets.
I have no idea. Good luck.
Don't walk up to the door and try to get in because it's going to be a zoo.
And I will not be there. Tony will be on the call with, I think, should we announce it?
Yeah, you can announce it.
Former Tiger and current Louisville Cardinal Will Hankey going to be on the color. Sorry, Scoot, you got bumped again.
Wait, what's that for?
For the St. X Mail game.
Friday night. You probably got a game anyway.
So, yeah, that'll be 7:30 right here on the Big X. I think 7:30. 7:30, 7 o'clock.
Yeah, it's a
7:30.
Yeah, it's not the JV and freshmen play Thursday.
So it's a single
There's
game.
There's usually a girls' game before. It's usually like Assumption and
7:30, 7:15, I guess, airtime this Friday night. I will be on the road with the Bellarmine Knights down in sunny Jacksonville, Florida.
You get to spend 4 days in Jacksonville, don't you?
I do. Can you hear the happiness in my voice?
Well, here's the happy part for
It'll be
John.
warmer.
He's going to be on a plane, not a bus.
Not a bus. Yeah, taking a plane down there. All right, by the way, breaking news about 40 minutes ago, Sean McDermott fired by the Buffalo Bills.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even see it. I haven't. I've been busy this morning.
He, the way he spoke in his post game, he ripped the referees because of that non-catch, interception, whatever. Scooter, you thought it was the right call.
I did.
Because the receiver did not maintain the ball through the catch after he hit the ground.
Yes, I agree with Scooter.
And the ball never hit the ground, and the DB comes up with the ball. So I saw Eric Wood, who, by the way, is a Bills announcer, say, how can that not be a catch, but Mims in the end zone, he didn't survive the Denver receiver didn't survive the ground, but they let him keep that catch for a touchdown. Okay, I understand. Sour grapes here, and I get it. But McDermott criticized the refs after the game, went on the record again on the way home to a reporter, and it kind of felt like he knew he wasn't going to be back. I'm going to go ahead and rip the officials because what are they going to do to me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not coming back.
He'll get a job.
He and Josh Allen were, it's kind of like Bill Belichick, Tom Brady. I don't want to go to that extreme, but it felt like they were going to be together forever.
Yeah.
And now Sean McDermott out as the head coach of the Buffalo Bills.
You got to win the
Where
big
do you
one.
go?
You got to win the big one, man.
Mike Tomlin to Buffalo?
What about your
Question
boy down at Atlanta,
Kevin Stefanski?
Stefanski? That's a good move, don't you think?
I think it's a good hire for the Falcons. He's a quarterback guru. He didn't like Shedeur Sanders being his quarterback. He wasn't sold on Dylan Gabriel. Now he gets hopefully a healthy Michael Penix eventually maybe it can turn him into a winner. And you know what? He got out of Cleveland.
I was just going to say, sorry, Buzz, but when you go from Cleveland to Atlanta,
It is
it's a step up.
So congrats to Stefanski. So that job's been filled. The Giants, of course, 5-year deal with John Harbaugh. We saw that coming. That's filled. Now, with the Buffalo job, now there's still, I think, 6 jobs still available.
Crazy,
As
isn't it?
we wait for the playoffs. Playoffs were great this weekend for the most part. I know Seattle murdered San Francisco, but the other 3 games were really good. I was 1-3 in my picks. All you had to do, Tony, was pick the home teams.
Yep.
You pick the home teams, you're 4-0. I'm just not smart enough to do the easy thing.
And if the Bears hang on and win that game, it's a 1 and 2 seeds or both in both conferences.
Yeah, but they did not. The Rams advanced. One of my Super Bowl teams is still alive, so we got that. All right, we'll take a break. Kentucky wins. Louisville wins. Indiana was ugly. We'll talk a little NFL. System had a good weekend. Talk about that as well. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big A. Cartage, John Tony Scooter.
Championship
on
Monday.
Championship Monday.
Woo!
We'll talk about it all tomorrow. Scooter will be starting the Hoosier Report here.
We hope Scooter's here.
It's
That's
the
a good thing if Scooter's here.
Scooter Report
That's right.
instead of Hoosier Report.
Well done.
Hoosiers.
M&M Cartage Hotline's open. 384-1450 to join in on the conversation. 384-1450. Game Day Men's Health text line 414-1450. Text the show at that number. Well, I guess I should say it this way. What's Indiana win by tonight? Or if you don't think they win, go ahead and text me that too.
And Scooter will
414-1450.
curse you out.
Scooter says no chance.
I got him by 39.
But Villanova did beat,
39.
Tony, you brought it up. Villanova did beat Georgetown in Rupp Arena in
There's those
1985.
games, man. It happens.
Chaminade did beat Virginia back in the Great Alaska Shootout, or was that a Hawaii one?
Bellarmine beat U of L.
Bellarmine beat Louisville.
Well,
Kenny Payne.
they
did.
Yeah, that wasn't quite.
So did everybody. All right, Kentucky. We'll get off football talk for a second here.
Yeah, we can come back to it, Scoot. Don't worry.
Kentucky 80, Tennessee 78. I don't know how they do it. Tennessee led by 17. Kentucky's led by less than a minute in each of the last two games.
34 seconds.
And won them both. And you say it all the time. They don't take pictures of them. They just mark them down in the win column.
Yep.
However, if you're a Cat fan, you got to be a little concerned here. You're getting way down every first half. You're not going to be able to complete these comebacks all the time. LSU had to help you, and Tennessee had to help you with a bunch of turnovers in the second half.
But don't you give credit to the defense?
I do, and I also give credit to a 49-point second half.
And how many people give up at halftime in these games? And, John, the other side to me is there is hope for a Kentucky fan because they're proving they can play.
Yeah.
Now they just have to figure out how to play 40 minutes.
Yes. We know they can play the last 20. It's those first 20, damn it, that keep getting in the way.
Who wants to play 20 minutes?
Denzel Aberdeen has taken a lot of flack this year, but he was really good, especially in the second half. He finished with 22.
He was.
Otega Owe 12. Chandler had 12. Jasper Johnson kept them in the game in the first half with all 12 of his points. And Mohamed Diabate might have played his best game as a Cat. He had 10 points and 6 rebounds off the bench.
And did you hear beforehand? I listened to Pope during the week, and their kind of motto or whatever is, "Be the best at what you're the best at," and that's what Diabate has to do.
Get on the glass.
He's not going to shoot the ball.
Fight down low.
Defend, get loose balls, all those things, and he did that, and he was one of the reasons. But I tell you, I was surprised that Williams wasn't in the game late, the lineup, but it worked. And I love Colin Chandler, okay, but I've been his biggest critic over the last month because defensively he's killed him.
However,
if he's scoring and doing okay on defense, then he needs to be in the game. But when you can't guard, it's hard to keep you in the game. But he played well.
biggest steal of the game.
Oh, yeah. And what a terrible pass that Gillespie
Terrible
threw.
pass. Gillespie played really well overall.
Till the end of the game.
But boy, he had a couple of brain farts there at the end. 24 points and 8 assists for Jacoby Gillespie. Both teams shot around 47%. Kentucky hit 11 of 24 threes. And I'll go back to this. 90% of games this year, and look, I don't have stats in front of me. I don't know that that's an accurate number. But just for sake of this argument, I feel like 90% of college basketball games are won by the team that makes more three-pointers. Whether it's one more or 10 more, if you make more, you win the game. Kentucky made 11, Tennessee made 8.
Well, when you get 3 instead of
It's
2,
a 9-point difference.
they add up faster, don't they?
They do. Kentucky got out-rebounded 36-29, but again, only 8 turnovers for the Cats, most of those in the first half, and they button up and get it done. They improved to 12-6 overall, 3-2 now in SEC play. Tennessee drops to 2-3, and at 3-2, Tony, you pointed this out to me. You're only a game out of first place.
Yeah, that's the crazy.
There's no undefeated teams in the SEC conference play.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. I'm pulling it up right now. A&M and Florida are 4-1. Mississippi, Vanderbilt, Georgia, Alabama, Arkansas, Missouri, and Kentucky are all 3-2.
It's called parity.
You throw a blanket on them.
Here they come down the stretch. It's transfer portal parity is what it is. Next up for the Cats, Texas. The Longhorns come to Rupp Arena Wednesday night for a 7 o'clock game. Texas is 11-7, and you can watch that one on the Southeastern Conference Network.
2-3 in the conference. They beat Kentucky. They go to 3-3. Kentucky goes 3-3. Everybody beats everybody up. You're still in it.
That's the way it works.
Early, man. It's early.
But here's the thing, and I do this all the time. It's unofficial. You win a home game, you don't get anything. You win a road game, you get a point. You lose a road game, you lose a point. Kentucky has lost one home game to Missouri, but they've won 2 road games. So they're ahead of the bar here. Just hold serve at home. At this point, if you just do that the rest of the year, you're going to be over 500 in SEC play.
Yeah, and that's all you need to be.
That's all you need to be. Now, obviously, the more wins you get, the higher seed you're going to get in the NCAA tournament and the SEC tournament. I get all that. But right now, get into the NCAA tournament. That's the entire goal right now.
What did you get Florida at odds?
I didn't bet it yet.
Oh, you didn't?
I bet Houston. We bet Houston.
Here, let me give you $10.
Florida's odds have gone, and I said 3 weeks ago, man, if their guards start playing, they're going to be good. They go into Vandy. Impressive win at Vandy this week.
You talked about Florida. I talked about Michigan early in the year. Neither one of us did anything. And
Louisville 100, Pitt 59. The Cards scored the first 13 points. It was 53-22 at halftime, and I have to tip my cat. I have to tip my cap to my colleague Justin Scooter Dingus, who said Friday, Pittsburgh sucks.
Try telling y'all.
And I wanted to listen.
Try telling y'all.
It was a system game, and for the record, I didn't bet it, so I'm happy about that. I did bet the Cards. But, Scooter, you were right.
that was a shellac.
He goes, they beat Quinnipiac, or they lost to Quinnipiac.
Yeah.
They lost to Hofstra.
And we were saying they must have picked up some players.
He's yelling at me. And they killed Georgia Tech. He said, I don't care, they suck. And he was right.
How much longer is Jeff Capel going to have a job?
I don't know how he still has a job. I have no idea.
Either.
They've been terrible lately. Louisville shot 63.2%.
53 points at halftime.
15 of 29 from deep. Pitt shot 38%. The Cards out-rebounded Pitt by 11, 35-24. One problem U of L still has is they can't turn the other team over. As bad as Pitt is, they only had 9 turnovers. So, you got to get some easy buckets, and U of L has trouble doing that, although they felt like they were all easy against Pittsburgh.
Conwell said they were.
24 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists for Ryan Conwell. Javon Hadley had his best game of the year, 17, 7, and 5. Frew was good. Woolley was good. McNeely hit a couple shots. Pitt had one guy in double figures. He had 11.
Slugger made a point to me during the game that I firmly believe in, that when you're up 30, Cal never did it, Patino never did it, Kelsey's not good at doing it, Pope will do it a little more. When you have 2 or 3 walk-ons, and I know we're biased,
because we got 2 St. X guys on that.
Put them in with 2 or 3 minutes and let them actually get the
Cole
play.
Sherman and Will Hankey got 1 minute each, or less than a minute.
And you're up 30-something. I mean, if the guys that are
they
playing,
won by 41.
The guys that are playing are out there. They will want those guys in the game to cheer for.
Yes, they do.
We're not going to talk about Khalifa.
What do you want to talk
magician.
I mean, he's the best shooter in college basketball. No,
He is lighting
The
it
answer
up,
is no.
man. He is lighting it up, Scoot.
I'm still backing off and letting him shoot it because he doesn't want to shoot it. First of all,
I think he does.
Guard the passing lane when he's got it out top. That's what you got to do. You don't have to guard him.
He is shooting 36% from the three-point line.
Feels like 90.
But the last 4 games, it's definitely been higher than that.
Well, let me look it and see.
Up
Scoot.
next, the Cards have a week off, by the way, to, I would like to say get healthy, but I don't see Mikael Brown Jr. coming through that door anytime soon.
Nope. Maybe ever.
But they'll play Virginia Tech Saturday. Virginia Tech's 14-5 right now. 3:30, we get Tom Brenneman. It's on the CW. Hopefully we get Tom Brenneman, Scooter. Tom Brenneman.
Oh, you won't be there, will you?
I will not be
You'll
there.
be in Florida.
I will be in Jacksonville with the Knights. Up next, I just said it, Virginia Tech. Up next, Iowa beats Indiana in Assembly Hall. The Hoosiers have lost 2 straight in Assembly Hall.
What's going on there, Scoot?
They stink.
74-57. IU drops to 3-4 in Big Ten play. Conaway had 16.
What did
Did you watch this game, Scoots?
I did.
What did T-Rock do?
T-Rock had 7 points,
Nothing.
3 rebounds, and 3 assists.
He was horrible.
D-Rock is mad at T-Rock right now. Alexis had 13 and 8. Lamar Wilkerson only 9 points. Not a whole lot to say about this game that would be positive,
second
so I'm
half,
not going to
didn't
say anything.
You actually get a good game from Sam Alexis, and you waste it.
Up next, at Michigan, Tuesday night,
Gross.
when basketball season officially starts for Indiana, because football will be over,
That's
and
scary.
their first game is at Michigan. The Wolverines are 16-1, 7 o'clock. The old Peacock special, Scooter.
What's the spread going to be on that? 23 and a half?
But, that could
I'd
be
say 12 and a half.
if Indiana could, for some reason, surf off of the football game and win that game, it would be a feather in their cap for down the road. But it's
Wow, you're really trying
It's
to-
not going to happen.
You're really trying to.
I'm trying, Scoot.
You're really trying to put a dress on a pig, aren't you?
Yeah.
All right, the system this week. It was good. 8 wins, 6 losses. Now, that's not great, but it is a moneymaker. The top 5 teams in the country all went on the road. The top 6 all went on the road. The top 5 did not cover. Number 2, Iowa State, got killed at Cincinnati. Cincinnati's 10 and 8.
And I said, no way. You were asking me which games. I said, Cincinnati stinks. There's no way.
They're 10 and 8. They do stink. 79-70, they beat second-ranked Iowa State.
That's 2 in a row.
Number 1, Arizona, never was in doubt, but they didn't cover. They beat Central Florida 84-77. Third-ranked UConn escaped Georgetown. Tony, you gave me Georgetown.
Yeah.
64-62.
Did you see our boy? Did you see our boy after the game doing his press conference?
Daniel?
Yes.
No.
He sat down and he used the F word 3 or 4 times because
I
the chair
did see that.
because the chair was too small.
He didn't like the chair?
He didn't like the chair.
These damn people at Georgetown.
He just looked like a kid's chair. Blank, blank.
He looks
Blank,
like a
blank.
kid.
Yeah,
He's an idiot.
you got to
He's
use
an absolute idiot.
I know it.
And only because he's got 2 national championships
why he thinks
does he
he
get
can do
away.
it.
It's like, I don't want to anger Indiana fans, but this is Bob Knight.
As long as you
As
win.
long as you win, you're fine. Keep playing close games with Georgetown and see how the fans like you in a few years.
See, Kurt Signetti brought up Bob Knight.
I did. Talked about how he loved him when he was a kid.
Said, I loved the chair throw. I thought that was awesome.
You know what? I want to hate Kurt Signetti, and I can't. He's quirky, but he's funny. And the other part, the son of a gun can coach, man.
Yeah.
He can flat out coach.
He's proved it.
Michigan wins on this is a Tony special here. You know, Big Ten teams going to the West Coast. They beat Oregon, but only by 10 as a bigger favorite than that. So Michigan beats Oregon 81-71. And Purdue was the other one, Scoots. Purdue beats USC but does not cover. 69-64 out on the West Coast.
Hated to see that.
Another Tony special. The first loser was Stanford. That's a Tony special, but Duke just destroyed
They
the Cardinals
hammered them.
80-50. Nebraska went on the road and they covered. They are good, man. 18-0. They beat Northwestern by 19. Gonzaga had no trouble with Seattle. You said they might.
Yeah.
Seattle played them good once.
I should have known better because they played them so well the first time.
21-point win for Gonzaga there. The other winners, California at home
Yep.
over East Coast team, North Carolina.
North Carolina had a bad weekend.
They did. They lost to Stanford and Cal, right?
Our boy can coach there.
He got the championship game his first year.
Yeah,
He hasn't sniffed it since.
He moved off the bench.
84-78, California beats North Carolina. Alabama wins but does not cover on the road at Oklahoma. Oklahoma led
They
almost the entire
I watched
game.
the end of that game. Oklahoma had an opportunity to win that game.
83-81, the Tide escaped that one. And here's the other one. Here's win number 8. Grand Canyon at home knocks off, upsets 23rd ranked Utah State,
Is Dan Marley still coaching?
84-74. I don't think he is.
I don't think he's out there.
Is he even still with us?
No.
Eastern Kentucky over Bellarmine, 89-69. That's 3 straight losses for the Knights.
Ooh.
It's been hard to watch. They go to Jacksonville Thursday and stay in Jacksonville to play North Florida.
At the
on
Jacksonville
Saturday.
Exacta.
Jacksonville's gym is like being at Trinity. It's a swimming pool.
Is North Florida nice?
That's nice. Yes,
I figured it would
but
be.
Jacksonville it's smaller than Knights Hall.
And it probably was a swimming pool.
It
before.
probably was. Yesterday, Houston, man, they're good, guys. Again, Kelvin Sampson's team, 17-1, 7th ranked Houston, all over Arizona State, and poor Bob Hurley, 103-73. Dare I say it? It wasn't that close.
At least he didn't cuss in post game.
We'll come back. It is a day of ladies on the birthday scale today.
I know
Scooter.
one of them.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Okay, well, save it.
She'll get a 2.
Birthday's coming up. We'll talk NFL playoffs as well. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage Big Act. Welcome back. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Carnage. John Tony Scooter. Final segment on this Monday. Championship Monday.
Yeah.
How many hours, Scoot? Minutes?
We
Scoot
got
tickets?
about 9. About 9 hours.
Will you get a nap?
If I'm lucky.
Could you take
No
a nap?
way.
Yes, I could take a nap. Yes. But I don't know
Will
that
you
I'll
be able to take a nap?
I don't know if I'll be able to.
He wouldn't be able to because he's afraid he wouldn't wake up. Man,
No,
that's the
God,
game.
no. I'm waking up, Tony. You kidding me? I'm putting some crab legs on the stove tonight. I'm pumped. I'm jacked
Crab
up.
legs. All
Yeah.
right.
I got 2 pounds of crab legs. Gonna smash them all.
M&M Carnage hotline's closed.
Shut it down.
Game Day Men's Health text line still open, 414-1450. Any text to the show, Scoot?
Well, you got a couple. Yep. First texter says Miami can win this game. They have to do 3 things: score off a turnover, rush for over 100 yards, and no Carson Beck interceptions. Mendoza does throw picks under pressure.
And Scoot, what is your numbers on those? Loser.
Yes. Oh, but neither of those things will happen. There's no way they rush for 100 yards. Beck will have a turnover or 4, and they're not going to score off it.
And you can listen to all that action tonight right here on the Big X as Indiana goes for their first ever football national championship against the Miami Hurricanes. 7:30 is the listed start time. We know from experience it'll probably be more like 7:45 or 7:50.
Yep.
But Don Fisher will set the stage tonight. I'm going to guess 6:30 is airtime tonight.
Correct.
Right here on the Big X.
Here's what you do, Johnny. You turn the game on and you pause it. And you turn Don Fisher on and you sync it.
Yeah.
That's all. I do it with you for Bellarmine. You just pause you find a spot in the pregame or whatever where you know it's going to be easy for Don Fisher's going to tell you. Sync it up. Listen to Don Fisher when you win the
Don
national
Fisher's
championship.
great, man.
Don't listen to the ESPN broadcast.
Indiana wins the national championship. Not
Pretty
bad.
good.
Not terrible.
Pretty good.
All right.
Wait,
Programming.
there's more.
Okay, go.
Patrick Murphy says, my Golden Knights are on a 7-game winning streak. Hopefully they can keep it up tonight against the Flyers. Also, go Hoosiers.
Tell them the Edmonton Oilers are on a 2-game winning streak.
They
So
slammed the Blues last night, 5-0.
it's coming, baby.
And then another texter says 34 and 79 Bellarmine the last 4 years. Yikes.
Okay. Take it easy. Man.
They're not happy, John.
I'm the play-by-play
They're not
announcer. and
giving-
I didn't know that number.
They're not giving you know what. They're just not happy about that.
Programming note. Tomorrow, and I will reiterate this tomorrow as well, St. X and North Oldham, right here on the Big X. Indiana, Michigan will be on 9:70 a.m. So just if you're an IU fan, you're listening, I don't want you mad tomorrow night. I'm telling you now, get your radio ready or your however you listen, 9:70 a.m.
And Friday,
And then Friday as well, Indiana basketball will be moved. Matt's Southern Indiana high school game will be moved to 900 AM, 107.3 FM. Indiana basketball to 970. St. X male will be right here on the Big X. Is this a rubber match, I guess?
yeah, you got the number 1 and number 2 team in the state who've
Yeah.
both beaten each other going back at it. And people are going to, unless somebody's covering it, streaming, it's going to be the only way if you don't get a ticket
Yeah.
to know what's, to follow the
It'll
game.
be hard to get into that game.
It's going to be really hard because the students are going to want to be in there, and they're going to have all kinds of security because they had some issues at the game the other night with the students.
They put the students on the same side.
Yeah, and you had to walk out the same way.
Yeah.
Police went up in the crowd a few times.
Yes, they did. NFL quickly over the weekend. Denver beat Buffalo 33-30 in overtime. Sean McDermott fired today, and Bo Nick's ankle.
Wow,
Tony.
crazy.
I mean, as happy as you have to be as a Denver fan, you were brought down immediately because you didn't know it until Sean Payton's press conference when he said he got broken bone in his foot and he's going to have surgery. He's done.
Can you name the backup quarterback that's going to start?
Jarrett Stidham
You got
from
it.
Kentucky, former Auburn quarterback, Kentucky native.
Yep.
Former Auburn quarterback will be in for the Denver-New England game. New England now 5.5-point favorite on the road Sunday in Denver because of the quarterback situation. New England beat Houston 28-16. Drake May was good. C.J. Stroud lost millions of dollars these last 2 games. He had 5 fumbles the game before against Pittsburgh and 4 interceptions
Just
yesterday.
threw it up a few times.
He was terrible.
And what would the spread been if Bo Nix was playing?
Denver would probably be a slight favorite, maybe 2.5 or 3.
I would say 1.5 maybe.
Seattle clubbed San Francisco 41-6 on Saturday. Sam Darnold only had to throw 17 passes. Kenny Walker, not Skywalker, but Kenneth Walker,
Junior,
19 carries, 116 and 3 touchdowns. 3 San Francisco turnovers and bad special teams made it an easy win for the Seattle Seahawks. They'll play the Rams in Seattle on Sunday at 6:30. Rams beat the Bears last night, if you missed it, in overtime 20-17. Matthew Stafford, 20 of 48 for 258. Caleb Williams is a
You said
magician.
20 of 48?
42 for 258.
He was 20 of 42.
Yes, he was.
That's horrible.
He wasn't good.
Well,
he missed a lot of receivers.
Both quarterbacks, Caleb Williams was 23 of 42. The conditions were not favorable for
True.
It
passing.
was like
Okay,
18
that's true.
degrees.
You're right.
Caleb threw 3 interceptions, had a miracle pass at the end of that game to
How
send it
did
to
that
overtime,
happen?
which was incredible. Kyron Williams ran for 87 yards, 2 touchdowns. The Seattle Seahawks are 2.5-point favorites over the Rams on Sunday.
Mevis kicked that field goal. I didn't have a whole
The
lot of
thicker
confidence.
kicker,
Yeah, I was Butthead holding for him.
Butthead and Mevis. Let's do birthdays.
Couldn't get him.
No, he's good. Hey, it's championship day. You got to play like a champion. Scooter playing like
I'm
a
locked
champion.
in, like Kurt's over my shoulder.
He's
All right,
still
a bunch of ladies today.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Katie Seagal is 72. Married with Children was what I first saw her in, but she's been in a bunch of stuff. She's a great actress, I think. Katie Seagal, 72. Scooter, go back a little bit. Go back to Married with Children.
And don't look at her at that picture. Look at her when she's made up.
I'll go back. We'll do 3. We'll go 3.
Okay.
That was my guess on you.
I'm interested to see which one he's given it to that he already knows it's their birthday. Dre De Matteo from The Sopranos. She was Adriana,
It's been so long.
the
since I've
girlfriend
seen her.
of
Tony-
Michael Imperioli.
Oh, no, okay. Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about now.
54 today, Drea De Matteo.
I've always liked her.
Yeah, me
Let's-
too.
Let's go 4.
Ooh, that's pretty high. This is the one I think he's going to get. He knows. Jodie Sweetin
Nope, that ain't it.
from Full House.
Jodie Sweetin is a 4.5.
She's 44. He is not a 4.5.
She is gorgeous.
He loved that show, though.
Full House, man. Right?
Jodie was always my favorite.
Was Full House in your wheelhouse?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
John, she's
She's gorgeous.
Okay.
I agree
All right.
with him.
44. Here's the one he's given it to, I think. She's 80 today.
Yep, that's it.
Dolly Parton.
Yep.
Now, Dolly, when she was in her 20s and 30s,
No, the hair's a
He
killer.
said no.
I'm just saying, in
hair-
her 20s and 30s, she was a nice-looking lady.
Dolly Parton's 80 today.
You got to take the hair
She's
and
had
you know
some
what's
health
out of the
problems.
pictures.
Well, no,
Yeah,
you
look at
can't
the
take
face.
everything out of the picture because some of it doesn't even fit in the picture, if you know what I mean. She's 80. Shelley Fabre.
There you go.
You know who Shelley Fabre is?
I do.
She was Brian Piccolo's wife in Brian's Song, and she was also in Coach. She was, remember that TV show Coach with Craig T. Nelson?
Don't look at the old picture, Scooter, because it just killed you.
I can't find anything else.
Shelley Fabre, 82 today.
We'll go 2.5.
No, she was a pretty lady back in the day.
I got a couple good ones for Scoots now. She's 96 today. She was in Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds.
Oh, boy.
Tippi Hedren is 96 today. Tippi Hedren. Now, she was a looker back in the day. There's no two ways about that.
Oh, yeah.
But she is 96 today.
Yeah, you go back. We'll go 3.
All right, here's one for you. She played Edith Bunker
Oh,
in All in the Family. Gene
Gene.
Stapleton would have been 103 today.
go ahead, do a little Gene. Sing the song.
By the way Glenn Miller played. Gene Stapleton. She was also in You've Got Mail, by the way.
Why did you sound just like her?
Well,
I know he can do a lot of
off
people.
the top of my
man.
head.
That
man.
was good.
I did not know that was coming.
That is good. We'll go 2.5.
There
for
you
old
go.
Gene.
You're very, very nice. Nicholas Colasanto, Tony, would have been 102 today. He played Coach.
Oh,
in
he
Cheers.
was awesome, man.
He was so funny
Coach
in the
was
show
so
Cheers.
funny.
Sean Wayans, White Chicks, was a movie he was in, one of the Wayans brothers. He's 55 today. Sports-wise, Sean Johnson, Scooter. Sean Johnson, gymnast,
Yeah.
Team USA medalist, is 34 today.
Is she really? That's wild. We'll go. I'll do 3.5 for Sean Johnson.
Don't you an extra half point for agility, if you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're sticking at 3.5.
Okay. JaVale McGee, who's played for a bunch of teams in the NBA, is 38 today. Luke Longley, Tony. Remember Luke Longley? Utah Ute.
Bulls.
Utah Ute and Chicago Bulls, 57 today.
Played on some championship teams.
Indianapolis Colts running back Jonathan Taylor is 27.
And he did not win the MVP.
Predicted he would win the MVP this year, and he predicted it way too early.
After the first 8 games, he should have been.
The late, great Junior Seau, who had CTE, one of the first guys ever diagnosed with CTE,
he was good, though, man.
committed suicide, and because those headaches were just so brutal, he
Hall of
couldn't take
Famer.
it anymore. Born on this date in 1969. Former Louisville Cardinal defensive end Elvis Dumerville.
His cousin.
I'm having trouble talking today. Elvis Dumerville is 42 today.
Well, thank you very much.
Otis O.J. Anderson, former Giants running back, 69. Jeff Van Gundy, former coach of the Knicks and analyst.
Stan's brother.
Stan's brother. A lot of people call Stan Jeff's brother, but I would call Jeff Stan's brother. 64 today, Jeff Van Gundy, former
He's an
Broncos.
assistant.
Go ahead.
He's
I know
an
he is an
assistant
assistant
coach.
somewhere.
Who's the assistant coach?
Jeff Van Gundy's
Clippers.
Clippers. Oh.
You
Well, he does have a nice house.
You were
in
a
LA,
head
probably.
coach, and then you had that gravy job of
Why would you go
doing
back?
the games and then go back and be assistant.
I
I
don't
guess
know.
you just had to coach.
I don't know why anybody would go back.
No.
Dan Reeves, former Broncos coach, born on this date in 1944. He passed away a few years ago. Here's a name for you from baseball, Tony. You tell me who this is. He's 62 today. Jim Morris.
Jim Morris, the rookie.
The rookie. Dennis Quaid played him in the movie The Rookie.
Dennis Quaid was great.
True story.
In that movie.
About a guy that had surgery and his arm, he was out of
surgery.
baseball, and he was coaching high school in Texas, and he all of a sudden he was throwing 96 miles an hour.
They told him to go,
And he went and tried out and ended up with
Tampa
the
Bay,
Rays,
yeah.
playing in an actual, they were the Devil Rays at the time, playing in an actual season at an age when guys should have been washed up. Jim Morris, 62 today, and Phil Nevin, former MLB player, 55 today as well.
Man, coach.
All right, some of the other games in college basketball. I mentioned Florida Vanderbilt, Tony, 98-94.
Game was awesome.
The Gators, I was watching that one on the bus. The Gators are 13-5, and I'm going to put something on them. I do have to figure out what the number is, but Florida, this is weird because last year, Tony, we bet Florida and Houston, and it worked out. They were in the championship game, so we were going to win one way or the other. We've already bet Houston. I think we'll bet Florida again.
Why not? Let's see. I'm trying to pull it up right now.
I'm trying to find a team that I didn't bet last year. There aren't very many of them. I bet everybody. Michigan State, by the way, pounded Washington on the West Coast, 80-63. That was one of my losers.
Here's my $10.
Virginia beat SMU 72-68 on the road. SMU had that game and should have covered and won that game as Tony throws money at me in the studio there.
Florida on DraftKings is 18-1.
Yeah, I think I got to get it in today or tomorrow, don't I?
Yep.
Yeah, I agree with that. NBA last night. Yesterday, Memphis beat Orlando 126-109. By the way, MLK Day today. So you got a 1 o'clock Peacock game, Milwaukee and Atlanta. NBC's got games all day.
Rest of the way.
Oklahoma City, Cleveland.
That's a good
Keep an eye on that one today. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander against Donovan Mitchell. 2:30 on NBC. Dallas and the Knicks at 5 o'clock. And then tonight, Boston and Detroit at 8 o'clock. My Celtics and our Pistons going at each other. For the record, I already bet this game. Who do you think I bet?
Pistons.
I bet the Pistons at home.
Nobody's going to be watching that.
Guess who will be watching that?
On a secondary TV.
2 of the 3 people in this studio today will
Won't be on your main TV.
Oh, no, there's no way it's going to be on my main TV. Yeah.
NBA standings. Who's winning the East?
Detroit.
They have a 4.5 game lead over the Celtics. And in the other one, OKC, 5.5.
All right, so Miami and Indiana, Tony, what's the final? Give me a final score.
Final
we all
tonight.
think Indiana's going to win, and I think we all believe they're going to cover.
28 14.
Scooter?
52-13.
I love the guy, dude. He's great.
What you got?
I'm going to say 35-7. I think their defense dominates tonight. I'm going to say 35-7. Thanks for listening. The Scooter Report with Scooter is next. Talk to you tomorrow. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big X.